They weren't just soldiers, they were a battalion of hearts. In a distant training camp, where even the cold morning air taught discipline, a group of young men arrived. They didn't know each other. They came from different places, different lives, but they all carried the same fire inside, a desire to serve something greater than themselves. The first days were hard. There was pain, there was exhaustion, and there were mistakes. But every time someone fell, another hand reached out to lift them up. Slowly, something began to change. Strangers became teammates. Teammates became brothers. Some became the voice of courage, some became the reason to smile, and some understood everything without saying a word. At night, after long, tiring days, they would sit together. Laughter echoed through the silence. They talked about home, about childhood memories, and about dreams still waiting to come true. But behind every smile, there was something unspoken. Each of them carried a heart back home. A mother praying every single day, a father standing proud, or someone simply waiting for their return. And then, one day, the order came. Training was over. Now, it was real. They looked at each other. This time, their smiles were different. There was fear, but there was something stronger than fear. Trust. They tightened their boots, picked up their gear, and stepped forward. Together. They were no longer individuals. They were one heartbeat, a battalion of hearts. The mission wasn't easy. Every step carried danger. Every moment was uncertain. But whenever one of them struggled, the others stood stronger. Because they hadn't just learned how to fight, they had learned how to stand for each other. And then, that moment came. The one they never spoke about, but always feared. A loud blast, and everything changed. Through the dust and chaos, one of them had fallen. For a few seconds, time stood still. No one moved, no one spoke, and then a voice broke the silence. "We don't leave him behind." Without hesitation, they ran back. Through fear, through danger, through everything, they carried their brother. Because for them, no mission was greater than each other. That day, they didn't just fight a battle, they proved something bigger, that hearts united can never be broken. Time passed, the mission ended. Some returned home, and some became stories. But one thing never changed, their bond. Even today, when the wind blows, it feels like their voices still echo. We stood together, we fought together, and we will always be together. Because they were never just soldiers, they were a battalion of hearts. For more interesting story, please like and subscribe the channel.